Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Civilization 6 as we play Abraham Lincoln on Deity difficulty here. Brand new leader pass leader. I'm very excited to see him in the game. Actually, I think it's great to have him. Honestly, I think it's awesome. And his bonus is pretty strong, in my opinion. I guess we'll find out once we get a little bit further into the game when we can actually start triggering his bonus. But to me, it feels pretty strong. And I'm kind of looking forward to getting to the mid to late game. But we got a couple, nearby friends. Not really friends. We've got Harold, we've got Philip, and we've got João the Third, something like that. Portugal, which Portugal's pretty strong as well. Now, they don't have the greatest cities down here with desert and stuff like that. I need to try and take a couple more city spots before they do. They're really the only competition I'm really feeling of some of these good city spots, because we are almost completely surrounded by city-states at the moment, which is crazy. Several of these city-states are pretty good, though, so if at all possible, we'd like to keep some of these around. But, yeah, there's some pyramids from João right there. So good for him, I suppose. Okay, I feel pretty strong about that. We're going to go ahead and move this slinger back this way. We're going to go ahead and move you back over there. If they decide to attack Washington, I'm feeling okay, and I think our game is crashing. Is it? No, game, don't crash. Or no. Okay, it was just being weird for a second. I think it was... Maybe I was clicking on the icon there, not the actual tile. I was like, oh no, please don't crash on me. 6 turns on an extremely strong campus for us. Really, really going to be good for us in the long run. What's the next thing we can buy that would be reasonable for us? I mean, saving up for a settler would be nice, but not sure how likely that's going to be. It's a long ways down the road. Another builder, I suppose, would be really good if we want to go that route. Harold's got some really large amount of military forces over here. Hopefully most of them are sea-based, although... Yeah, no, Washington would be fine. Actually, all our cities are inland enough that we don't have to worry about a coastal attack at the moment. It'd be really nice to get the boost for early empire, which we should get here in 3 turns. It won't come in quite in time to just keep pushing that, but as soon as we can, I'd like to get the plus 50% production towards settlers so that we can get the rest of the settlers out that we are wanting. Okay, so, yeah, we got a lot of Pantheon spots, or not Pantheon spots, sorry, a lot of plantation spots. So anything that gives us plantations might not be a bad idea, because we have several of those, although I'm not seeing the plantation one specifically. River Goddess, I mean, it helps Philadelphia, and it would help the city over here. I'm sorry, Holy Site next to it. No, it could help Washington too, right? Because we could put a Holy Site either over here or down here. I was reading that wrong. But unlikely. I don't think that's quite what we want to look for. Monument to the Gods, no. Divine Spark, probably not. Lady of the Reeds and Marsh. Plus 2 production from marsh, oasis, and desert floodplains, no. Plus 1 production from fishing boats. No. Really no. Pastures. I mean, we don't know where horses are yet, but... I mean, there's some sheep there and maybe down here. Kind of feeling like no on that one as well. Camps. Not really feeling the camps either. Quarries. Wow, no. I mean, don't we have stone somewhere? Didn't I see stone earlier? Maybe I'm blind? Oh, no, down here. Okay. So no, still no on that one. Oh, there we go. Plus 1 culture from plantations. If we're going to lose some loyalty, we might as well get some culture back, right? Leaning towards this one just because we do have olives here. We've got coffee there. We've got coffee there. We've got bananas over here if we can get to those. Coffee here. Lots of plantations. Probably leaning towards that. Just as a little extra way to get some extra culture that we will probably not be getting ourselves typically. City Patron Goddess is pretty nice. Nope, I think I have all of these. I think the plantation one is the one that's the probably best for us. I'm going to go that route. None of them really help us right this second. We still got to get the plantations put down. Deal with the minus loyalty. We'll have to kind of evaluate the situation as we're going. Should be fine with our early cities. And if we can get a little bit extra culture, that would be really convenient. All right, we're going to swap off early empire in just a moment because we will be getting 6 pop pretty soon. This city's actually going to grow really, really fast, which is nice, considering Washington is going to struggle. We're also going to get our specialty district here in a moment, so we're actually about to get both of these boost very, very quickly, which is really nice. I don't usually get both of those that quickly. Gorgo, Greece. Well, hello there. It's apparently America and Europe right now, which is kind of crazy. An entire European ensemble here facing off against us. I suppose we could try to be nice to somebody, send you a delegation. We gotta have a friend somewhere. All right, 3 era score from that. I'm assuming we're going to be pretty good on the era score side of things. Yeah, we're definitely very much in the normal age. Not impossible for us to get to a golden age, although it's not the end of the world early on if we don't. Although if we're going to miss the dark age, I'd rather have the golden age, to be fair. So... Okay, we got the boost here, so let's go ahead and finish off early empire. We want to go ahead and grab... I mean, holy sites could be useful. Finding out where horses are would be okay. Working our way up to archers. Actually, let's go and do that just to make sure we can potentially switch over to archers if we need it in an emergency. I do want to go ahead and get settler. I'm actually going to go ahead and start working on the settler now. Get a turn into it. Because we're going to be swapping over to early empire's boost in a moment anyway. So I think that'll be fine. Anything else here? Nope, we're still working on the... monument. Honestly, we might have you build a settler as well here in just a minute. Getting a bunch of gold and leveraging Singapore's units might not be a bad idea. Alright, so we definitely want to plop you out and plug the settler boost in. Get these settlers out as quickly as possible. We're going to go back to state workforce. I might temporarily switch you to production. Speed that up even more. 8 turns, not too bad. Definitely want to get the one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we got enough room for another one somewhere over here by these bananas and stuff. Or obviously down in this way. Something like that. We're not going to be able to get close enough to the Fountain of Youth to get that ourselves, I don't think. Although, it might be impossible to get at least right up next to it. Governor appointment. Usually like Magnus pretty early on. I'm going to appoint Magnus in Washington. I think that's fine. Which does mean we could chop some stuff. For example, the forest that we decided to keep around. We do have enough to buy a builder here next turn. Yes. If we want to chop that, rush out a settler quicker. Actually, if we chop any forest, it might be this one over here on the grassland. We'll see. Obviously, we've got to get him established first before we can do anything, but it might not be a bad idea. Barbarians approaching. Oh, it's the ships, yep. Looks like this barbarian encampment got knocked out. Yeah, if we get a settler down here and then buy out to the Fountain of Youth, that might not be a terrible idea, because we could put one, I was going to say right here. It's only -1 loyalty. That's not terrible. Get the sheep right away, be able to grow quickly. So let's go ahead and put a map tack there. As a potential city site. And then we got that one. And then I was going to say somewhere over here. I mean, I'm kind of leaning towards down this way a little bit. Even though the loyalty hit will be more impactful early on. I'm going to pin this anyway. I'm not sure if that's for sure where we're going to go, though. And it definitely won't be there before we get the city up here. So we'll have to kind of play that by ear. If we get the city, I suppose we can go in internal a little bit as well. A little bit close to Mohenjo-Daro. Plus, I mean, there's technically some spots over here on the other side of the city-states as an option. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Technically right out here on this point would be an option as well. Moderate flood. All right. Did we get my iron anywhere? I actually wasn't paying attention to that earlier. Way over there, there's iron. I don't see any near us. There's horses down here. Again, don't see any near us. So both of those are very unfortunate. But again, hey, we're supposed to be a mid to late game civilization, right? So not really trying to go out of our way for some of this early stuff. I don't know that we need whales right away. How's our cities looking right now? Why are you displeased? I guess we only, what, the amenities only help a little bit, right? The diamonds. I guess that's right. Okay. All right, fair enough. So maybe we do need the whales. All right, let's bring you back to content. Don't know that we're going to kill a unit with a slinger anytime soon. There's our plantations. Actually, no. We're going to go for the plantations, I think. The sooner we get those set up, the sooner we start getting culture. Which will be good for us. Do I have enough to buy the builder? I did. Yep. So we're definitely going to be doing a chop, probably a farm on the resource, and save the last one for coffee, most likely. Do we have time to get to the resource and then get back over here? No, let's just do this one first. It's fine. All right, let's go and get you a settler out as well. One more turn on the chop. A little bit will spill over, but that's okay. About to get another governor title.
It is equally important to have a happy and engaged workforce as it is to have a profitable.
I mean, none of these really help us right this second, because we're not really getting any gold maintenance right now. I mean, I guess the loyalty token helps a little bit. Maybe it makes a difference when we can move a unit over there, get one of these more advanced cities. We do want to move off irrigation now. We'll go and swap back down to, you know, we're going to go for archery. I'd like to get the archers out. Just, we're not going to kill a unit with an archer most likely, or with a slinger most likely. Let's go and get that down. Okay, you're established now. We did just finish a governor title. Let's see, anything here? No, I think the population thing will probably be pretty useful for us, given the circumstance. Save a little bit of pop right before this thing gets chopped out here. And we'll go ahead and chop this out. Get you out there, and then make a dedication. Probably the science one. That's usually the one I like to go with early game. You're going to make your move over to... How bad's the loyalty here? 7? Oof. Sooner we get there, the sooner we can start buying out some tiles to steal this. I think we go for it and we try. It's a bit risky. We're going to move you over there to help kind of cover that spot. Kind of go right into another settler, to be honest. Oh, goodness. We're going to have some enemies pretty quickly here. All right, your next build would be the farming tile. Yes. All right, get this irrigation, and then your last one will be to hook up this. Or this, whichever one, but this one looks better, right? Get the culture from that. Obviously, we're going to have to deal with the loyalty hit, but should be fine on the loyalty right now. I'm looking for... Yeah, 20, yeah, we're fine. not even remotely a problem. Erg. Need to start getting a little bit of a military up. A little worried about Singapore over here. I only need one more thing to get them to be our suzerain, though. And they have so many units, though. We're going to finish off archery. I want to make sure we have archers. Little worried about how angry we're going to make Portugal here in just a moment. Let's go see other civilizations going to war with each other, so I don't have to think about it. A little bit less for me to worry about. It's 10-3. Okay, we're looking okay. Obviously, we'll lose the pop here, but that's not going to be too big of a problem. Actually, I should have moved you over to probably production focus earlier, but looks like you're already working on that. You want open borders, and you're going to give me some gold. Yeah, why not? I don't think open borders will hurt us that much. Maybe open borders will encourage you not to go to war with me. We'll find out. All right, so government unlocked. That's actually a pretty big deal for us. Wildcard, again, remember, wildcard slots are, diplomatic slots are good for us. That's wildcard slots for us. So, I don't think oligarchy this early in the game is what we're looking for. I don't think with the Wonders is really that much big of a deal for us either. Honestly, I'm kind of leaning towards Classical Republic. Be 2 and 2, I guess. So, I think this will work for us. So we're going to keep the production for settlers in there. And let's go charismatic leader, get a little bit more influence there. I realize we're using a wild card slot for a diplomacy thing anyway, but I think that's fine. We may still need the loyalty. So we're going to go ahead and plop that in there for now. And then whatever's left, probably just the production for a bit. I think that feels pretty good. And then we'll go in here and start working towards other things. Guess we'll work on the wheel. Civic. I mean, either one of these back here is fine. All right, so Slinger is good. Let's move you over here. Let's chill for a turn, please. You apparently... Okay, I thought you were stuck, but you are not stuck anymore. 2 turns, 6 turns. Okay. Oof. I mean, I don't know if I don't think we're gonna have enough to buy out. We're definitely not gonna have enough buyout to the Fountain of Youth right away, but we'll see if we can get there somewhat quickly. All right, so we can definitely handle the loyalty hit. So we're gonna go ahead and put the plantation down here. Gets us 2, 2, 2, and 2. That's a really strong early game tile here. You are a loyalty of -7. We're gonna have only be -5 once we put you there, which does mean we're gonna have to move Magnus over. We'll wait 1 turn for the settler to pop out, and then we'll move Magnus over after that, I believe will be the plan. Just going to build this. Definitely going to make him upset. As quickly as possible, we want to start buying our way over here. 100 gold. Can we get 100 gold somehow from somebody? Harold, actually, I mean, honestly... Okay, this would be the ultimate kicker, right? To get it from him. And he would give it to us for... I mean, this is the best ratio, right? 15 gold per turn. It's a little crazy, but I kind of want it to make sure, and it's funny to get it from him, to buy the tile from him. All right, it's a little crazy, but we're going to go for it just because I really, really want this tile. All right, so obviously we're going to be working that, which means we have 0 production here, but huge boost to science and faith. We do need to wait 1 more turn, like I said, and then move you over. Guess we're gonna start working on the monument, even though we have like no production right now. I guess I could do that. Just so we can grow a little bit, right? Probably the smart move is to go ahead and force this, and then we'll move over to this once we get another settler, another person. Yeah, just because I think we're going to make people angry. I think that's a good idea to go ahead and get you upgraded. All right, 1 more turn on our settler here. I can't promise this because we're going to be settling. Well, it's possible this one's not close enough. It's hard to tell. If it is, it is, and we'll just take a little bit of a hit. not the end of the world. If we want this one, this would be this better city for that one. Hanging Gardens. Honestly, I think we need another archer. I think we need to just make sure that we are able to be... I mean, we're already close to good enough against Portugal. I think one more will definitely make me feel significantly better about things. Apparently I'm making him nervous. Not trying to. We are losing some gold here, which
I don't underrate the value of
we'll get that dealt with here in a moment.
if men make war in slavish obedience to rules.
I mean, conscription or caravanseries both suddenly become a little bit better for us because we need the gold. Not that it's that much gold. Great general points would be nice. But we don't need a great general this early on. I'm going to hold off on either one of those right now. Oh, that's why we're losing gold, because our trade route just finished. I have an extra envoy here for just 2 turns. It's not bad. All right, where do we want to go now? Nobody has any quests for us, so we can go pretty much anywhere. I'm going to get a little bit of science for one of these other ones, right? Braga. Braga's pretty safe. A little bit of extra science. Let's go that route. Still losing a tiny bit of gold. I think we'll be okay, though.
Sometimes the wheel turns slowly, but it turns.
I mean, now currency's starting to feel a little bit more of a good deal for us. Since gold is definitely a problem we're having right now. There's a Timonaki. That's fine. I don't think we were planning on getting that anytime soon anyway. Somebody wanted a preserve, didn't they? Mohenjo-Daro over here did. Which would be a good one to make happy, but don't know how critical a preserve is for us. I mean, I'm not planning on building a wonder, so just knocking that out to knock it out could be useful. I'd hope that we would get construction, obviously. Let's just move you back a little bit, have you heal up. Oh, I forgot to move you. Oh no. How bad is it? Nah, we're still fine. Forgot to move you, buddy. You've got to reassign to Baltimore. Just until it grows up a bit. Once it grows a bit, we can move you anywhere. Oh, they've got some city-state units. That's a little scary. Guess we'll go with the typical monument route for now. I have a bad feeling about this, though. Something tells me Portugal's about to start some trouble. You don't levy units for no reason. Unless he's already at war with somebody. No? No, yeah. This is a bit concerning. Start having you move down that way as well. Honestly, I'm going to go right into another archer. I just have a feeling. I mean, he's moving away for right now, so maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I was going to settle this city over here somewhere, but that obviously would make him pretty mad. So maybe I'm pushed over this way. Nowhere? Wow. We are really closed in here, aren't we? I mean, I could put it out here. I mean, eventually I could work the crabs, I guess, and be somewhat close to the river. Have a little bit of food. I mean, it's not ideal. I'm leaning towards maybe this spot, though. Still close to a river. Got sheep right away. Bananas. Yeah, I think that's probably our best bet. Hopefully we can get the loyalty figured out here by then. I mean, I do want another settler, right? One more. You're about to grow, though. Let's assume that we've got enough military units to deal with whatever he's got going on with this extra archer coming out, hopefully. But we'll find out next time. We're going to put a cut in there when we come back. I suspect we're going to be at war soonish. Just have a weird feeling, but we will see. I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.